Welcome back to Words of Wisdom. I'm your host, Big Dime, and y'all, I am super excited today. I have been loving all of the feedback I have been getting from this podcast. Like, I'm super blessed to be here. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. I hope y'all enjoyed Aaron, aka Young Jig, last week. My heart. I'm glad he came and blessed us with his presence. And today I have another special guest, and I'm super excited about this one. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't have any cards. Today it's just gonna be raw, authentic vibes. And this my girl. I feel like we can do that. We don't need too much. So we're gonna get into her business a little bit, see where she at in life and where she come from, get her backstory. Pretty known girl around the city. Not like that, but pretty sweet, pretty humble. I love her. My friend Taylor, the creator. I ain't gonna say too much. I'll let her introduce herself because, yeah, period. What's up, Taylor? What's up?
What's up?
Nice to have you on Words of
Thank you for having
Wisdom.
me. This is so different and exciting.
It's exciting, friend.
It is. I'm a little nervous, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll cool down a little bit.
Nervous is good
That is good.
because I be nervous too. I'll be like, whoo.
Woosah.
I know, right?
Woosah.
Woosah. So, Taylor, tell the people about you.
I'm Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all want to know. Like, I don't know.
Taylor, tell them something. They don't know you.
Well, I am Taylor from Shreveport. Of course, everyone knows I'm from Shreveport.
Period.
I just love everything. I'm just nervous. You just throw me out here like this. Like, oh my God.
What high school did you go to? How many kids do you have?
I went to the biggest in the city. So let's start there. I went to the biggest in the city, the biggest and the best.
The biggest and the best.
Bird High School. The Yellow Jacket till I die,
Period.
And I do have 3 kids. I have a 5-year-old. I have a... You surprised?
Oh, it just depends. If that's the youngest I am.
Well, technically, he's not 5 yet. He's 4. He's going to be 5 this year.
I'm surprised.
And then I have a 6-year-old, my middle daughter. And then my oldest, she's going to be 10 years old.
Oh.
10 next week, actually.
10.
Yes.
Friend.
Exactly. Like, what? I've been a parent for 10 years. That's crazy.
How?
That's crazy.
10 years of motherhood.
Yes. 10 years.
10 years.
Insane. I don't know. I don't feel like that. That's like my little sister. At this point, my youngest 2, they're my kids. Then my oldest, that's like my sister at this point.
You feel like that because she had to grow up with you?
Most definitely.
I understand that. Because Kyla finna be 8. I'm like, buddy.
Where did the time go?
Where did the time go?
Because 8 is crazy.
And it's like, we 26 and 27. What y'all doing?
So 27, that's crazy.
27, you auntie vibes.
Hold on now, we auntie now.
Not auntie.
We auntie. I ain't no auntie.
I love auntie. Period. I love
Tia
that.
Kim said auntie. I'm a auntie.
I know that's right. Yeah. So before I get too deep off in the episode, my girl introduced herself, and we're gonna pick back up on the fact that we got a 10-year-old next week. But I'm gonna bless us with a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you saying thank you, God, for gathering us here today. Father, I ask that you speak through us fluently and that we reach the viewers that this needs to be seen by. And God, we just give you our glory and our honor. And Father God, may we just flow authentically and raw, and may it just be vibes, God. And may you delete all my premeditated thoughts and you just have your way. And if it's any nervousness, may it be gone now. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Taylor, 10?
10.
Tell me about that. Because when you got pregnant with her, you was in high school.
Yes, I was a junior. I was a junior in high school.
A junior.
Yes. I was a junior in high school going into my senior years when I had her. So I think I got pregnant with...
You had her before you graduated?
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Yeah, I was a junior when I got pregnant with her. Yeah. So I ended up having her April. So right before I had her, it was spring break. So I went on spring break and I never came back.
To school?
Not for the rest of the school year.
Sure, I came because you had 6 weeks to stay at home.
8 weeks because I had a C-section.
Oh, 8 weeks. I don't know about that, friend.
Yes. All 3 of my kids were
Well,
C-section though.
Oh, I must be, I don't know, Superwoman.
Why you say that?
Because how I'm dropping them and you ain't drop them. You was like this back then, though.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. You go.
Yeah, she ain't fit through my pelvic, so we had to go and cut them babies up out of me.
Period. Yeah.
0 out of 10, though. C-section. No fun. I'd rather push my babies out.
Oh.
But hey, it is what it is. You know, they got here healthy, big, and now they running me crazy.
They are not. You do that. You do parenting gracefully. Like, you do that effortlessly.
Yeah, they not too bad. They not bad at all, actually. They cool. They're some cool little humans.
Cute. Cool little humans is crazy.
They are cool little humans.
For real. So, junior year, in the bathroom, you just peed on the stick. You see 2 lines. How you feeling?
I almost fell out. I can't say too much because, look, I told my mama a lie.
What you did? What did you tell her?
I told my mama a lie.
What did you tell her?
I told my mama that I didn't know that I was pregnant. Because, you know, my mama didn't find out until I was like 7 months.
You hid it for 7 months, Taylor.
Mind you, I was this big.
How did you hide it? Because, friend, you was that big.
I don't know. She ain't start growing. My mama, she eventually knew that wasn't the truth. But as soon as she found out, it's like I grew overnight. I don't know. Just got big out of nowhere.
You found out how early?
Girl, I know my body. It ain't come the next month. It did not come the next month. So I knew immediately. I didn't go to the doctor, of course.
You didn't go to the doctor after you told your mama? Oh, you done rolled that out, friend.
Yeah. When I went to the doctor, I found out my gender.
Friend, you done rolled that out.
I did. I didn't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Boom. But finding out that you was pregnant, you was with her dad for already, it had been
a couple years, probably like 2 years, I think.
2 years. Boom. Find out you pregnant, it's junior year. You mad?
Am I mad?
You was pissed?
No, I didn't know how to feel. I honestly didn't feel like mad, happy, sad. I didn't feel nothing.
You just was numb. I didn't know. You like, I don't know what we finna do.
Exactly, because what you mean?
What is
I'm
this?
finna have a baby?
I'm still a baby. What are we doing?
Exactly. And he was just like, you know, what you want to do?
I'm like, what else we gonna do?
Have a baby.
Exactly. Well, we don't spend the $500 over here.
You know. So guess what? Now I have a 10-year-old.
A 10-year-old. Upon your mama finding out what she did, what she was saying.
I think when she first found out, she had to go to work that night. So when she found out, yeah, she had to go to work that night. And so when she went to work, she was pretty upset.
Very.
But when she got off work, I was already at school. So there was no communication then. But when I got out of school, she called me in there. She was just like, so what you want to do? Like, I guess she was really just giving me the option of,
right,
you know, thinking that it was sooner
it was sooner
than what she knew it to be.
Ooh,
and so she was just like, whatever decision you make, you know, I'm there. And I just bust out crying.
You was crying, friend?
Yes. Yes.
You felt like you failed her?
I don't know what I feel. I just bust out crying. I'm a crybaby. Like, I might cry right now.
For real, pass the Kleenex because I'm dang near crying.
I might cry right now. So,
you just bust out crying. And
she gave me a hug, and she was going to work that night again because she was on her nights. So she went to work, and she was like, well, it's going to be okay, blah, blah, blah.
Very supportive.
She made me an appointment, and I had a doctor's appointment, I think, either the same week or the following week. I don't remember.
Get to the doctor, boom. Talk us through that.
They called me to the back. They called me to the back. You know, they do a little ultrasound, this inside. She said, oh, no, we got to take this out. We got to take this out. It's too big.
Far along.
It's too big.
Ooh.
So to get the little jelly, put it on my belly, I raised my shirt. And Mom said, oh, my God. She said, look at your belly. I'm like, look at it. Look at it, you know? And so they put it on them. She was like, Taylor, you got a full-grown baby in you. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy there. It's crazy work there.
That's very crazy.
And got pictures. I think I might have been like 28 weeks.
7 months on the diet.
28 weeks, yeah.
7 months on the diet, Taylor.
Yep. It was 27 weeks and 5 days or 28 weeks and 5 days. I remember it was somewhere in there.
Where?
So, yep.
Boom. You and the doctor, you hearing the heartbeat. You seeing this little baby in you, it's real.
And I'm just looking like,
Are you still shocked or you like I'm a
I'm like-
mom? What you thinking?
I'm like, it is what it is. You know, I'm here now. I
Oh,
can't
so
do
what's
nothing
up?
about it. Can't do nothing about it, you know?
I'm here now, so what's up? So it was just you and your mama that went?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this time, yeah.
Cool. First appointment, 7 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Before you told your mama, did you talk to any of your friends?
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
Nobody, just me and him.
Just you and him. Oh, y'all was Bunny and Clyde. Y'all ride or die. Oh, okay. Get into that.
Girl.
Ain't none of your friends' business what we been. Okay, get into it. You say I ain't tell nobody.
I did. Nobody knew.
Nobody. You can trust nobody, friend?
I don't think it was that. It's just more of like, this ain't real. Like,
I know, right?
Like, this ain't real. Because, okay, so you know with pregnancy, like, you feel different. Like, you don't want to eat certain things. You uncomfortable. Like, you restless. I didn't have none of it. Like,
I was just smooth.
It didn't feel like I was pregnant, so I didn't pay no mind.
What?
I guess I didn't realize how real it was, you know, till I went to the doctor. I'm like, oh, dang. I'm going to take this baby home.
Oh, you talking about once you was in labor, that's when it got real?
No. It got real when I went to the ultrasound. I'm like, dang, I got to take this baby home. Like, this a real baby. Like,
what? This a real one?
Yeah.
Like, beat the heart. You hearing a heartbeat in there.
Mm-hmm.
What? Ultrasound. Wow.
So, yeah. And then, you know, it wasn't much long after that. My mom threw me a baby shower. We had a baby shower. After the baby shower, I had went to the doctor on April 2nd. I remember going April 2nd, and I was 0% effaced, no dilation at all or nothing. And I was due on the 4th. So,
wow.
My doctor, she pushed it back to the 14th. She like, you know, the baby not coming yet, this, that, and the third. I'm like, this baby getting up out of me. Because at this point, I done got big. Like, I don't know where I got big
out of
from.
Nowhere.
But I done got big. So I'm like, please, girl, this baby coming up out of me. So she went on her little mini vacation or whatever.
The doctor?
Yes.
Girl.
No, it had to have been maybe March 31st.
Okay.
So, with April 3rd, I wake up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's getting real.
Yeah, stomach cramping. I ain't never felt a cramp in my life.
In your life.
So I'm telling my mama, my stomach hurt, my stomach hurt, my stomach hurt. She was like, you sure? Like she
Mama.
wasn't saying it like that,
But
she was just like, you sure it's just not regular stomach pain? You think it's you contracting? Like, she was like, well, just give it time. So I went the whole day. When I say the whole day, like, they started coming back to back around like 10 p.m. So I went the whole day.
You went from 2 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
I did.
Oh, wow.
I did all my labor at home, actually.
Wow.
And so, around like 10:30, we went. She was like, well, let's walk a block. And if you still feel the same way.
Girl, I did the same thing with my daughter. I'm like, we're going to walk this block.
If you still feel the same and they steady come back to back, then we're going to go to the doctor. So we walked that block. I made the whole block. I don't know if I'm prideful or what, but I'm like, I don't know what you talking about, but I'm finna make this block. Because she thought I wasn't going to finish the block. I finished the whole block. So I'm steady cramping, come back to back. It's close now, 2 minutes. Like,
too close.
Close.
Ooh.
So we ended up going to, we went Willis 9 Piermont. So she told the lady, she was like, I think she's in active labor, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I think I am. I am. And so the lady was trying to put me in a wheelchair. At this time, I'm still prideful. Nah, I got this. I can walk. I'm good.
Oh, she's strong.
So they walked me up there. Luckily, I was the only person on the floor, so I had all the attention. So, girl, she went in to see how far I was dilated or whatever. She was like, girl, the baby head right here. She said, it's time to push. It's time to push.
You 10 centimeters already?
Yes, I was 9.5.
Oh, 9.5. Ooh.
9.5 centimeters. But I swear it's not bad. Like, well, for me, it was not bad how people made it seem. They made it seem like it was so bad. It was
9.5 centimeters, friend?
I swear it was not bad, though. It felt like somebody was like, maybe lightly punching me in my stomach.
Okay, I done had love natural. Ain't no light, but
it was not bad.
I feel like it's not so bad because they give you like a little period. You know, your contractions, it'll do it a minute and I stop a minute and it'll come back a minute.
It wasn't stopping. It was coming back to back, girl. Like, she was trying to come out. So Everybody came in there with me or whatever. When they came in there, I pushed for an hour. Like I pushed for a long time. Like her head kept hitting my pelvic bone. So every time she come out, like it'll go back, she'll go back up.
Oh.
So her head kept hitting. So eventually her heart rate started dropping. Then my blood pressure started going down low. So they rushed me to do the C-section.
You was crying then?
No.
Oh, okay. You was cool with the C-section?
I was cool. I was just like, get this baby out of me.
Let's go.
Whatever
Let's
we
get
got to
her
do. Whatever we got to do.
Did you end up getting some medicine by that time?
Well, yeah, of course they had to give me a spinal block at that time.
Yeah.
So, with C-sections, they give you a spinal block and it like numbs you. I think from like your under your chest on down to your ankles. So they did that, and I had a baby. I had a baby,
Was
a little
real?
cone head baby.
I know about them cone head babies.
She was a cone head baby because she was stuck for a minute.
Did it get real to you then?
Yeah, it got real.
Yeah, oh, okay. I ain't finna give her the mom. I'm the mom now.
Exactly.
Like, what? What
and I
doing?
just rubbed my little baby head because my poor baby head just swole, looking
coney.
a mess.
Was coney head. And
then I just all of a sudden started shaking. So I think with the spinal block, it make you shake. Like it make you cold or something.
I was shaking too. So, even I had a natural, and I ain't even getting no medicine, baby. I think it's just your body, like.
Cause girl, when I say I was like shaking like I'm like, y'all need to take me back. Cause what's going on? I'm scared.
Body like we just did that.
So yeah, that's how that went.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, MG. First of all, I feel like God graced you with the 7 months to get your mind together and tell your mama.
And I really ain't even get my mind together to tell her then either. But...
Well, you say you didn't start growing.
So the way that came about is because, so you know how like when you get pregnant, like you can go on the websites and it'll tell you how many weeks. Like,
yes.
So I had logged onto the computer and it was going to my email or whatever. And my sister had seen my email. So she was like, Taylor, you pregnant? I'm like, no, why you ask me that? So, you know, grandmas, they always know. So she kind of told my grandma on the side, but she didn't really tell my grandma. My grandma wasn't going to tell nobody, so.
Not even your mom?
Mm-mm.
Grandma a rider.
So my sister told my grandma. My grandma told me. My grandma told me that I was pregnant. I'm like, girl, what?
What did you talking about?
She's like, I already know you is, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to tell her. So I had went to the emergency room like, I'm just so sick. Oh, this, that, the third going on. And so I had got a pregnancy test there and they put it on the paper. That's how I told my mama.
You gave her the paper?
I think my grandma gave it to her. Me or my grandma.
Grandma took you to the hospital?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you went by yourself?
Yeah. Me and my sister went.
The sister that snitched. It's all good though. It needed to come out.
Somehow.
You was taking it to the grave.
Cause who, baby? That baby was just, she was gonna find out when that baby coming out.
I already know. What?
Yes, girl.
Taylor.
So yeah, that's how they went.
What? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That is wild.
She gonna get me when she see this.
She is. We love you, Mom. I feel like you deserve the truth.
We do.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's the story.
Well, Taylor, you are always super smart.
I try to be.
Super smart in school. Like, we would have never expected that out of you. We would have never expected that.
I guess that's how it be. The ones you least expect.
Yeah, you're right.
But guess what? That ain't stopped nothing, baby.
No.
I went back to school and I went on and graduated.
Of course.
I wasn't gonna be no dropout. I had to be that. You know, people love to say that. Oh,
I had a baby. I had to.
Nope.
Yeah. But you had a good support system, though, honestly. You had your mom, your grandma. I didn't even know you had a sister. I know you have a brother, but I didn't know you had a sister.
Mm-hmm. She's 7 years older than me. My mama's
older than you?
Mm-hmm. Oldest daughter.
So your mom has 3 children?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, I'm the middle.
Well, that's amazing. See, you got a good support system.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah, you are. Even with grandma.
Yeah, my mama had 2 grandbabies at one time.
Nuh-uh.
So, girl, my sister found out that she was pregnant and I laughed at her.
Why?
Because she ain't know how to tell my mama. And then guess what? Knocking on the door. Here I come.
Y'all was pregnant together?
Yeah.
With the first baby?
Yes. She only got one. She had her baby in December. And I had mine in April.
So she all in your tea because she got tea to spill.
Well, her tea was already spilled at this point.
Oh, okay, good. What? 7 years older than you. Y'all had to figure that out together. Or apart, I don't know.
See, the difference is she was grown.
She was grown. She was out of mama's house. Was
I
she?
wasn't grown. Yeah, she was out of.
What?
I wouldn't.
Okay, mama done went grandma status on us.
Real quick.
2 for 1.
Don't say grandma. We know it's Mimi, girl. We
Oh,
know.
Mimi, my bad, Bookie.
We know.
Mimi status. My mom be like, call me G Mama. I'm like, whatever sound fly. Okay, I like that. Cool. But dang, that's amazing. You did finish school. And GPA? My
GPA when I graduated, it was a 3.9.
I'm like, it was almost a 4.0. I know you.
But you know, at Bird, we was on like a 4.5. So
yeah.
3.9, still good.
Of course, this is amazing.
Out of 500 some students, I think I was like number 2, like late 200s, like 280, 290. Still good. So
no, that's amazing for real though.
I ain't tripping.
I feel like you're just a resilient person. Like even when it came down to walking that block, you're like, I'm gonna walk this block.
Oh, most definitely.
Like that's you. I feel like no matter what's going on, you gonna push through. Like even this podcast, you here. Like you know this ain't even you for real, but you just like
cameras in my face, girl.
Girl, what? Like not
lights, camera, and action. Okay. Got me all nervous. Can't even see I'm blushing for real.
For real. But I feel like no matter what it is, you just do it.
Yep.
Like you do it. And I feel like that's kind of what makes us close because we would just be like, okay.
Just do it. Cause because why limit yourself?
We gotta
you
see
never
if we
know
can
what
do
you'll
it.
like.
Exactly.
So yeah.
What?
Just go for it.
You finna have a 10-year-old next week. I finna have a 4-year-old. I didn't even know their birthdays was that close.
When your baby birthday?
April 7th.
Oh, right after her birthday.
Yes, and Colin's birthday is May 17th.
So you back to back.
But you 17 and pregnant. You was, right?
Yeah.
I was 17 and pregnant too.
I was really 16 and pregnant. I had her
You should have had a show.
I had her in with my birthday February 24th, April 4th, so I was barely 17.
Ooh.
I was barely 17. Barely.
So I was 17.
So you was 18 when you had your son?
I was 18. And I was out of mama's house.
I would. I did
Mama
get out.
Mama was gonna kick me out.
Oh.
She wasn't gonna play them games.
Oh, okay. That's different.
No. Mama was gonna Mama was gonna throw me to the woods.
To the woods?
To the woods. You better figure it out or something.
Ooh.
She wanted me to figure it out even once I did get pregnant. I'm like, girl, I'm not even in your house no more. Why are you tripping for real? Like, I'm on my own.
Well, at least you got pregnant outside her house. 17
was a crazy year for me. I graduated at 17, lost my virginity at 17, and got pregnant at 17.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot. And I got my own place at 17. I got my own car at 17. You know, girl.
You just been grown.
You
just been grown.
Really, I feel like my mama made me be grown. I'm like, girl, why would you kick me out? But I ain't tripping. We ain't gonna get off into that. Love you, mama, but that's what I'm saying. But
you heard him.
What? I feel like we can relate so much on it because it's like, dang, I know for me personally, it's like, I look at Colin and I'm like, dude, you're so amazing. Like, I feel like God just had his hands on you. Like, he's just the most precious gift ever. But I'm like, at the same time, I know you experienced a lot with me. Like, you've seen me go from having something to having nothing to having something again. Because I had to do it on my own, for real. Like, don't get me wrong, his dad family was cool, but when I had Colin, he had a whole nother girl pregnant.
Oh, dang.
So Colin came 3 months after the first baby came.
Dang. He didn't even get a chance to be an only child for real.
He don't know nothing about the only
his
child.
mama, yeah, but
he don't know nothing about that. So it was, baby, you working at Walmart. The checks ain't checking like that.
Yeah.
For the 2 babies, and then the girl in the house. Oh no. But I'm grateful. I'm very grateful because I felt like I really wouldn't be half the woman I am today without that experience.
Right. And see, that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, sometimes you go through stuff in life and it's to make you a better person. Like, right then, like, you be thinking, like, dang, why I got to go through this? Why me, God? Like, not even realizing God really preparing you for something bigger. Like, and that's why I be trying to get people to understand, like, it's okay. Like, just go through it. Because if you go through it and you get through it, you're going to be able to reap the benefits. I'm going to say that. Like,
exactly.
People don't understand it. Like, it's okay. So don't question God. Don't ask him why you got to go through this, why you got to go through that. Because I used to have that real bad. Like, something bad happened to me. Why, God? Why me? Why me? I'm this, I'm that. Like, no, you got to go through it. Because if you don't, then how you going to appreciate it in the end? You know, you're going to mess it up.
I always say grow through what you go through.
Amen.
Like, grow through it. Like, whatever you got going. I ain't gonna lie. Some situations make you feel like life is over. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You.
But once you get out your emotions and you actually sit and you like, first of all, you got to do it anyway.
That's
you
true.
Can't undo it. You already
what
did
you gonna
it.
do?
You already did it. I mean,
Right.
some people can't undo it. I don't believe in undoing it. I always been a woman of my actions. So I'm gonna take accountability, and I always felt like no matter what I went through in life, if life throw lemons, I'm gonna make lemonade.
You should.
Like what? It ain't.
As you should, because look, like even in my worst times, like people like, why you still smiling? Why you so happy? Like, I'm sorry, this is me. I'm gonna be happy regardless because like at one point I had got my car repo, I had got evicted. My man left me. Like, girl,
for real.
Like everything just gone. Like,
and you got a baby.
Plenty of them.
Oh, you had plenty of them dead friends? Oh, yes. I ain't know that.
Plenty of them. Enough.
Yeah. Enough
of them.
For real.
Girl, and they just like, you just the happiest person I know. It ain't that I'm happy. I'm just, you got to look at the bigger things, I guess you can say. Like you got a chance to start over. So be grateful. Just make a better, better decision this time.
Don't get yourself back in the same.
Exactly.
I agree with that. I
don't know. Something about losing everything and then building yourself back up. It makes you feel so good.
Like, it make you feel great because baby, it was days me and Kyla slept in the car. Like, for real.
See, I ain't never had that experience, but still, like.
Nah, but having even the eviction, like, you literally, I always say if you can get it all, the first time is just look. If you get it again, you earned it. You deserve it. So, like you said, it's something about losing everything and getting it all.
Because I swear, when I went through that, I'm just like, why me, God? Why me? Why me? I'm so good to people. I'm so nice. I'm so caring. Nah, God was trying to teach me to appreciate what you got.
For real.
If you want to keep it or you want more, because a lot of things that people don't understand, like, they be like, oh, I want this, I want that. Well, you don't even appreciate what you got now.
Already, you so far in the future about what you want. You ain't even happy for what you already have.
Exactly. God not gonna bless you with more if you don't appreciate the little.
And if you're not appreciating it, mean you're not managing it well and you're not stewarding it well.
Exactly.
You so far in the future. But I'm not gonna lie. With me being a business person, I used to struggle with that. It's like, dang, I be thinking like, God, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And God like, girl, I already gave you. Even with me selling jars, I always thought, let me sell more jars. Let me put more things. God like, girl, I gave you the hottest thing in the city. It's only you selling these jars. If you just push this one flavor, you ain't got to worry about 8 more. You could just sell banana pudding and I'm going to take care of you forever. Like, girl, you good. You don't have to, rush nothing or feel like, okay, I need to be doing X, Y, and Z. Just be grateful for where you are and don't ever get greedy in the process.
And that's why I appreciate the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty. I appreciate everything.
With the same heart, though.
Yeah. A clean heart, always.
A clean one.
I just appreciate, so good, bad, it really don't matter. I'm going to smile, get through it.
Period. I'm going to pray my way, and this is what it's going to be. And I feel like a lot of people... My biggest thing is perspective is reality. Like, your situation not that bad. You just looking at it from a bad standpoint.
Thank you.
It's not that bad. Like, at the end of the day, if you feel like it's that bad, go walk downtown. You're going to see somebody out there asleep.
I preach this message so much to people. Like you looking at it, it's your mind. Change how you look at things. Change how you, stop perceiving things in this bad image. Like, look at it like, okay, I'm going through this, but you never know. It's probably making me a better person, a better friend, a better coworker, a better anybody, a better partner. Like, you never know.
And my biggest thing is, you tripping about this month, 3 months from now, it ain't even gonna be a factor no more.
Thank you. That's what I be trying to tell.
It ain't even gonna be a factor no more.
I be trying to tell my boo that, y'all, like,
good, don't get on
for real. Like, I'm not trying to get on him.
No, you good though, for real.
Like, cause he be like, I'm stressing about this. I'm stressing. Why are you stressing over things you can't control? Like, if you stressing over it, what is that gonna do?
Bring more stress, if you know.
Exactly. Because guess what? You got to finish this day, and you still got to go through tomorrow too, in the next day. So why are you worried about stuff in the past? Pay attention to the present. Like, it's okay.
And it's all right.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to lose to win
That's the only
again.
reason I threw him in there. That's all. I
Yeah.
ain't trying to talk about him.
Nah, you good. It's okay because as a woman, I feel like, you know, we're going to develop that. We're going to learn that. We're going to be cool with it. But as a man, I even tell Aaron that all the time, like, babe, you not, like, I get it. I get it. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. You're a man. You feel like you got to live up to X, Y, and Z. If you're not, you feel like a failure. But I'm like, babe, like, just, it's okay.
Exactly. It
You
is.
not-
It's gonna be okay. If it ain't okay right now,
It's going to be okay.
it's gonna be okay. Cause what are you stressing over? Like,
Nothing.
if you stressing, that ain't doing nothing but killing you slowly.
Exactly.
Stress ain't nothing but a silent killer. Like,
It's definitely a
like
silent killer.
let tomorrow be in tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow right now. Enjoy today.
And even the Bible
for
tell
what you
that.
got. Exactly.
Yeah, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has its own worries.
Amen.
That is biblical. Like I live by that. Like at the end of the day.
Me too. That's why I ain't gonna say I'm carefree, but I just be out here living.
I feel like I'm kind of carefree.
I can't say I'm carefree because I sometimes I do overthink a little bit, but it's not as bad as it used to be.
That's amazing. You got 3 kids, sis. You can't overthink too much now.
I know.
And you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never failed. Yeah. So
I just learned that, enjoy today. Tomorrow gonna come anyway. So why stress over its
own worries?
Exactly. So why stress over it?
Yeah.
No reason to.
I'm glad that I really learned it though, because sometimes, especially with being a single mom, you always think about, oh, this for the baby, this for, your kids or your bills coming up. I know you always, I ain't gonna say always stay by yourself, but you do.
Yeah.
And you be handling the bills, you be handling the babies.
I don't want to handle no bills. I don't want to be independent.
I know, but I'm saying you do it so good.
It just look good, that's all. I do it with a smile.
You make it look very easy.
I'm glad that I can make it look easy because it ain't
very easy.
It ain't. I'll be like, good Lord, somebody come take these bills.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and they gonna get taken away. Somebody gonna snatch you and keep you in your soft girl era.
I know that's right. Somebody, please.
Go.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing because might get my no mind. I'm just playing, y'all.
Get into it for real. Not too much, because we clocking tea over here, okay? But
I ain't going nowhere, y'all. No worries.
Taylor, hush.
I'm not going nowhere.
So I've heard the saying that people always complain about their feet hurting until they see someone with no shoes. Basically saying like, you think your situation's so bad until you see somebody got it way worse than you. I don't know. That's why I try to stay grateful no matter what.
Right. Because it can always be worse.
Nah, for real. It really can be worse.
I just appreciate, everything.
So can you give the people a tip on how to appreciate like everything, even in the midst of everything?
If I can give one tip.
You can give two, but I mean.
I'm just trying to think of something.
Because how do you do that? Like, what does that look like? What does being grateful in the midst of everything look like? To
be honest, long as you following God and you reading your Bible, you doing your praise and worship and trying to follow in His word, like it's gonna come naturally. That's my only tip, to be honest. Follow God. You're gonna want to have a heart like His. He gonna convict you of certain things, and it's gonna make you want to be that way. Like, cause why should I worry? And why should it makes me that way, I guess you can say, and it makes me have a heart like Him.
For real.
So this the only thing I got, trust in God.
I agree, because God told the sun when to rise. The birds ain't out here worrying about nothing. They just get up and chirp and sing hallelujah, thank you Jesus, every morning.
Amen. Me too.
Around the same time.
Me too.
And yeah, for real though. So, seriously.
That's my only tip.
That's an amazing tip.
Just follow God, because He gonna lead you everywhere you need to go. He gonna clean your heart of all them worries, everything.
That's real.
So yeah.
I would say if I could give anybody a tip, I would just say, if you feel like it's just all hell, my biggest thing is like, try to say like 3 things you're grateful for. Remind yourself instantly of 3 things you're grateful for. And I know it's gonna be hard, because when you in your feelings, baby, your mind is overtaken, it's overpowered. Just say 3 things you're grateful for. And don't try to be basic. Oh, I woke up this morning. Not saying that's basic, but I'm just saying like, try to think of something. If you sit in your car, be grateful for your car. If you got a phone, be grateful. And don't even just got to be materialistic, but if you free, you're not in jail, or even if you
Amen.
whatever it is. Not saying if you're in jail you can't be grateful, but like just remind yourself instantly. And that's been my tip. Like even with my twin, with my dude, I'm like, bro, let's remind ourselves of the miracles God already performed. I know it
Amen.
feel like out here breaking loose, but can we be reminded of the miracles that He's already performed? Let's
Right.
do that. That's why He
That's
say,
definitely
enter my
true.
gates with thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and be thankful so we can, go after more for real. Like if you grateful for that, God got you. He said if you're faithful over the small, He'll bless you with many. So just be grateful for real. And I feel like that's what got me where I am today. Cause I mean, I felt like growing up, it was tough. I grew up kind of rich,
Yeah, I
real
know you.
ghetto.
You kind of
For
told me a
real.
little bit, but like,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. Like, in a lot of situations in my life, I'm like, my situation really not that bad.
Yeah.
Like I've never went without. Like I've been spoiled all my
I know.
silver spoon fed
Yeah.
all my life, and I'll be thinking the smallest little inconvenience. I blame my mom. I blame you. I blame my
Girl,
mom
but blame
because
yourself.
no,
You grown now, Pookie. You ain't finna
I blame
blame
mom.
Mimi.
I blame Mimi because now I feel like I should have everything my way, And see, that's how I had it growing up. Like I used to have everything.
I feel like that's what made you who you are today, the boss that you are today.
That's true.
I
That's
feel
true because
like
I go after
honestly,
everything
you
I
go
want.
after everything and you don't stop until you have it. I
That
promise that
this
is you.
this facts. That's definitely facts.
Yes,
I do go
like
after everything I want, and I ain't stopping till I
till you
get it.
have it. And some people feel like being silver spoon fed is such a bad thing. Like no.
They
And
feel like it creates sorry people, but I'm not sorry at
and
all.
I'm sometimes it do, but sometimes it don't. And I was just talking to my twin about that. Because I'm like, people kept telling her she competitive, and I'm like, girl, you are competitive, and I know you grew up spoon fed. They'll say, but at the same time, it taught you that you can have anything. Like she'll go into the arcades. The arcades when they got the little machine, the little crate machine to get the bear or something. Well, ain't nobody playing that for real. I'm not gonna keep putting my dollar in there.
I ain't gonna fake. I'm competitive
You
too, so
gonna
I,
get it?
I
You gonna
can't
play
even.
it?
Yeah, because
Exactly.
I'm finna beat your skull. Because what you
Yeah,
talking
like,
about?
and I feel like that made her as competitive as she is, and I feel like it made her feel like no matter what it is, I can do it. Me, I feel like growing up, mama ain't make it seem like we can have anything. Like it's just like if it's in your reach, you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
But me falling in love with God, it's like, dang, I can pray about it and I'm having it. Not like he a genie or nothing, but it's just like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really praying over it, going after it, and I'm receiving it. And it's
Yep.
like in an indescribable way. And I didn't grow up spoon fed, and this is like I kind of feel like for a long time I would just settle. Like I don't, if I want something, I wouldn't just fully go after it. I would be okay with not having it, and I feel like that's a limitation that growing up in the hood or growing up without that it puts on you. Like you feel
Yeah.
like even like you were saying, like even with the music, not to bring him back up, but not to bring it back up,
Yeah.
but it's just like that you feel like you can't or you're not gonna go far, or you feel like I'm not this, I'm not that, but you never know what God is calling you to be.
That's true.
If he graced you with a talent, even in the Bible, one talent is worth what 20 years, or
Exactly. And see,
so.
like, how, even with bringing up the music situation, even how, like, I just showed you his music or let you hear his music, I do that to everybody. So, my coworker, they was like, why he don't release his music? Why he don't release his music? And then I just got to tell him no why, what I told you. He was like, well, maybe God placed you in his life to help give him that
Of
push.
course,
Maybe
100%.
that's what that is because it's not that he don't feel like he can, go somewhere, but it's like maybe God know that I have
Of
that
course.
what you call it characteristic in
Mhm.
myself that's gonna go after whatever,
Yes, you do.
But see, I think it's my mom though, cause like and I ain't trying to put it on her, but my mom she put that type of stuff in my head. So like right now, girl, I be looking at houses way out of my price limit.
But
Like
you don't
right out of
wanna,
my
girl, for
budget. Let
real.
me say, girl,
For
I be
real.
looking at $1 million homes, knowing dang on well I can't afford no
Not right
$1 million home.
now.
Mama, she always say, God putting that on your heart heavy for a reason.
For a
He's
reason.
like, he will not place you in a situation or a mindset that he know that you can't fulfill. She was like, you always, looking at houses and you always end up on that spectrum.
I love that.
Maybe that's what God trying to tell you. You know, just start preparing yourself to be in this situation. I'm like, you know
I think you're
what?
pretty prepared since you look
You
rich
know what?
already.
I look rich.
A very soft girl. You take care of everything that you need to. I think you're very prepared. But I agree with that. I always feel like, and I tell it to Aaron all the time, like, whatever God put in your heart or whatever dream, whatever vision, whatever thought, like, it's not for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even think that. Coming where we come from, you'll never even think about looking up $1 million house. You never think about moving X, Y, Z. You wouldn't do that. So the fact that you are doing it, that's God. He trying to show you. And that's why he said, plan your ways, I order your steps. And it don't matter if it
Amen.
seems
What
like it's out of reach.
Habakkuk? What is it?
Habakkuk 2 and 2. I was just
2
talking
and
about
2.
that on my
Yep.
last episode, because period, write it.
Yep.
Write it down. It's so much stuff that we've already written and we're living in it.
Yep.
So much evidence.
And you don't realize it. Like, you know, one day you praying, begging God for this and the
Begging,
third. And then
crying.
you almost forget about it. And
Yeah.
then you wake up, you living in it. Like,
Yeah.
girl, like,
And God had to tell me all the time,
down.
like, you forgot your prayers. I did.
Exactly.
So when you ask me why am I going through this, it's because you forgot what you prayed for. I didn't forget.
That's true.
And this what's gonna get you there. So chin up,
Yeah.
chest out, dime. You got it.
Because every time God bless us with what we didn't pray for, here we go, begging for more. Hey, golly, can you appreciate what we done gave you? God, I get you. I'm sorry.
I got you.
I'm sorry, Father.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back. I'm finna enjoy what you gave me now. So yeah,
sitting in the moment.
I definitely have those times still, even with me being close. Even with me being close to God, like I prayed for a good job. I got a good job. I prayed for a nice apartment. I got a nice apartment. I prayed for the car that I want. I got the car that I want. So it's like I'm steady asking him for more and not appreciating what he already gave me. Like I do appreciate it, but you know, we always want more. Like, cause now, like, yeah, I love my apartment, but I want a house. So.
You going after you stored at your apartment for 3 years.
Yeah.
You stored it well. You going after it because you know it's time.
Yep.
You hungry. You gonna stay hungry, girl. You gonna stay hungry.
I'm always hungry.
You bound to win. And we not stopping till we winning. And we already winning, but I was watching the video and I'm glad you brought that up. It's like people be saying, you know, it's no competition, you know. But the girl was like, do you think LeBron really feel like there ain't no competition for real? You think he became the greatest in the world because he felt like there was no competition?
And he knows it's competition.
It's competition. So you think he ain't finna wake up earlier than everybody else, stay up later than everybody else, want more than what everybody else got? And that's what got him where you are. So I feel like it's a level, it's a balance in between always wanting more and just being greedy. If you want more and you're just being greedy, you ain't even handling what you got. Come on now, you just being greedy. God ain't finna honor that. But if you actually want more and you already had your apartment for a long time. So you should want more. You should be going after it. If you just being greedy, you being greedy.
Yeah. That is a difference.
Now there's a difference. It's I never judge people's actions. It's always the spirit that you're doing out of. It's not the fact that you doing out of greedy spirit. You like, I'm humble, but I know it's my time. It's time for me to do something else. It's time for me to enlarge my territory. And there's nothing praying for that. There's nothing wrong with praying for that. Yeah, and expecting it. And because after you pray about it, we gotta expect it. Huh?
It's definitely why I made in life.
For real.
So yeah, I agree.
And God will increase you so fast. Like with me, last year was me and Aaron first year staying together. Has it been a year yet? I guess it's almost been a year. But either way, upon moving out of his apartment, because I had my own apartment too, and then my apartments had ended up shutting down, so I ended up having to stay with him. And I was glad because I know God was just preparing me. I never wanted to stay with somebody again, though, honestly. But I know it was God just preparing me, and I was cool with it. So he wanted to, moving out, he wanted to get a luxury apartment. I'm like, all right, cool. Just what you want to do, cool. You need a gate. You want a pen pad, code. You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. But at the same time, I wasn't as thrilled because I already had a gym in the apartment, had a gate. Like, that was my first apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So, but either way, we ended up moving into the luxury apartment. And I'm so grateful because even then, God was like, I need you to have your mind larger. I don't want you to be stuck in nothing for real. And God was like, you deserve luxury. Like, that's what you deserve. And I'm glad because even over there, I ended up getting my car. God blessed me with a 2025 before 2025 even started. I'm super grateful for that. And Or maybe I got it after. But either way, I ended up getting like a little 30-day notice, girl, to get out because I was barbecuing over there. And I got a little piece of fire had hit the people downstairs. I had burnt the people patio up.
God, no.
They gave me a vacate notice. But I was cool. Like when I got it, she was like, well, we might have to give you a 30-day notice to vacate. And I'm like, God, I know you placed me here. At the end of the day, whatever you want to do, you can do it. But I already had him at the beginning of the year. I already had it that I want to rent me a house. It was December at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Many people gave me a notice to vacate 30 days. Girl, I told Aaron, look, we ain't gonna worry. God got us. End up getting into a house now with everything we wanted. A garage, a big backyard, 3-bedroom, just everything. Like anything I think about. Our own closet, our own sinks, everything I wanted. And that was in the same year. Like God gave him what he wanted to, but he allowed me to have what I wanted. And it ain't just because I wanted, but it's just because you being faithful. Like you did what you're supposed to do over here. And then not only did I get it, I got it for the same price that I was paying at the apartment.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing.
Even though I wasn't paying no bills because I live a soft life.
Period. I love it. I love that for you, sister girl.
For
I
real.
love it.
But yeah, and I just said that to say that, like you said, we write it down. Ain't no we can't have. And if that's what your heart want at the time, God might make you sit there a little bit longer, but you gon' get it. Like we ain't never not had what we wanted.
Definitely
for real.
true.
And that's just because we favored by God.
Yep.
Stay in that prayer closet, you know. That's
Amen.
it.
I definitely agree.
Period. I love that. Y'all, I got my girl Taylor on here.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
We already started, sis.
I know. I'm talking about laughing.
I know we get to laugh
I ain't
too
gonna
hard.
stop.
But yeah, I'm grateful that you came on the podcast.
I'm grateful that you brought me here.
For real, I feel like this gonna bless a lot of people because people really be feeling like
they be alone in situations.
Yeah. But speaking of that, before you go alone in situations.
Hold on, what you finna ask?
No, nothing crazy. But I'm like, are you the type of person to suffer in silence? Do you do that?
It depends on the situation.
You said you spent 7 months and you told nobody but him.
I'm asking. Suffered in silence because I don't know if you know, but I ain't really told too many people because I really ain't supposed to talk about it too much. But like I was in a domestic violence situation.
You did tell me.
Nobody knows about that much. Well, at that time, nobody knew about it. Cause girl,
you don't finna tell nobody like what. But yeah,
girl,
gotcha.
I was finna.
Whatever.
He was about to, not me.
No, yeah.
Do it to me, you know. So yeah, in that situation, nobody knew.
This is a safe space. People watching and actually experiencing it right now.
I know.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Nobody but your friend.
Yep. And if you're in that situation, I highly recommend you talk to somebody. Get out this situation. Talk to somebody you feel, is safe to talk to, who's gonna help you get out this situation. Because I hate when like people hear about like situations and they'll be like, "Oh, I would have did this. I would have did that." It's not like that. It's not like that. Oh, I would have did this to him. No, you wouldn't have. I promise you wouldn't have. I promise.
I literally was just thinking this. I'm walking around my job last night and I ended up seeing a girl post. But like last year, you just post you was in the hospital, they ain't that dead. And I'm thinking, God, what is the balance in between that? God, how you experience such a domestic violence and you stay?
With that same person?
Yeah. Can you help me with that? Like, how do you do that? Like, are you just toxic? Do they just love the
so thrill? She's like posting this person like she in love?
They in love.
Oh, she just a little toxic. Well, a lot toxic. Cause
so your experience, you weren't like that?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Oh, you got hit one time and left?
Oh, I didn't get hit one time. I got hit plenty of times.
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't like I could just leave. Like, he was a maniac. I couldn't get rid of him.
For real?
Even if I tried, I couldn't get rid of him. I had no access to my phone, no social media. Like, he would take my phone and he would be... Like, he wouldn't give it to me. Like, one day I went to a doctor and he gave me his phone. His phone was off. I didn't know his phone was off. I didn't know the way to the doctor.
What?
And so I'm still trying to put the address in. I'm like, it's not working. So he gets mad at me thinking I'm ignoring his phone calls the whole time. He got the phone. Well, he got my phone. His phone is turned off. I come back. My phone is in a million pieces.
He done cracked it.
more than cracked it. He done tore the phone up, broke it in half. I don't know. He chewed on it or something. I don't know.
You done ate it.
I don't know what
Keep
he did.
looking at me like you want to. Okay, bad. Okay.
Cause yeah, girl, I don't know what he did to that phone. But yeah, like when I say crazy, like he did a lot of stuff, and it was only in a matter of like 2 months.
2 months. So this is my thing. Do you meet people and they already be crazy, or do they get like
I met
that?
this man at freaking Whole Foods. Like I thought this was a nice, wholesome black man.
A
Like,
wholesome black man.
he's a maniac.
Yes.
My supervisor ended up getting me out of it though. Thank God for her.
Your supervisor?
Not my current supervisor, but my supervisor at the time.
Yeah, but
thank God for her because, so one of my supervisors, they seen that I had a black eye. Mind you, I'm brighter skin, so you're gonna see.
Bright skin. You weren't that good at makeup at times.
I wasn't wearing no makeup.
I know.
And so like during this time it was COVID, so of course we were wearing masks or whatever. So I had a mask. I had the mask to like right here, and then I had a hat, but the hat was like right here. So I'm thinking can't nobody see nothing with my eyes or whatever. I didn't realize that the mask was falling down, and so you could see a big fat stupid black eye. I'm still lying. No, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. He done had me a lot of these people saying that I done had a fight over him. Like, you flatter yourself like that? It's crazy.
Oh, stank. I fought somebody over you. So that was your lie. You sold it, right? You sold it?
No.
Oh, you told the truth?
I didn't tell the truth, but I didn't tell that one either.
I'm like, I just said nah. Telling that one.
So, anyways, well, no, I actually told 2 people, my friend and my coworker. So one of my coworkers, she knew everything that was going on. Every time a situation happened, she knew. And I don't know if this girl was taking notes. I don't know what she was doing. But I know one day my supervisor, she called me to the back. She was like, I'm going to ask you one more time what's going on or whatever. And I'm still lying. So we had a group huddle. When we had the group huddle, she asked me one more time. And so the girl who knew everything,
she dropped it.
She looked at me. She said, either you finna speak up or I am.
I love
it. Don't matter which one, but one of us didn't speak up.
What?
I guess I ain't opened my mouth fast enough because, baby, when I say she read everything, like she was reading a book. Baby, she told everything. Luckily, my supervisor, niece was a police officer. Love her to death. Still to this day. So pretty, so sweet. I appreciate her. She check in with me sometimes still to this day. But yeah, she saved me, girl. She went and picked him up from his job. I'm like, thank God. Thank God.
That is so amazing because for one, wherever God got you, he got you. Like,
that's true.
Literally, you was going through that at home, but he knew he had a daughter in your job that was going to look out for you and cover you. And while you thought you was hiding, he was like, oh, yeah, let me see what's up.
Because I swear I did not know that. I didn't know that she was like literally when I say she named everything.
Incident.
It's like she had a book of everything wrote down.
Wow.
I'm like, girl.
That's God's grace.
Girl, give me a chance to speak.
They're like, no, you ain't speak quick enough.
Chance to speak, so.
But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this episode up soon. But you felt scared. You felt like if you was gonna leave, you was
petrified.
Okay, like, that's what I'm about to ask you because I'm like, I'm trying to get to the balance of that. Like,
ain't no balance.
No, I'm just saying because you're talking to a guy, you know, y'all dating, y'all having good times and stuff like that. Then boom, y'all end up fighting, and instead of leaving, you stay, and then y'all end up fighting again, and you stay. So I experienced a little bit. Me and my son, Dad, we used to throw down a little bit, but it would never. I ain't never just.
His end goal was to get me out of here. So
that's what I'm saying.
Difference.
And now that I'm inclined with God, it's like the enemy really wanted you gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, you were trying to take me out of here. And so I'm thinking, I'm like, God, what is that? Like what makes a woman? And you can say, oh, she just don't love herself or whatever. But I got you, fear.
Because girl, that man,
fear.
You try to get away from him, baby, he gonna be stalking you for the next, Lord knows.
See, so did he stay in jail? What happened?
Yeah, he in jail.
Even now? Behind that? Girl, I was just talking to the dude at my job. He said, man, I don't hear women. They give you 85%. I mean, you get 10 years, you doing 9.7.
For sure.
You ain't getting no good. You ain't getting off on good time.
He ain't been sending shit. He still have to go back and do Fed time though.
Man, when I tell you that, long as this is what I mean by whatever the enemy sent for bad, God gonna turn it around for good. 'cause
Mhm.
you thought you was and you was having your way, 'cause baby, I was scared. Well, I'm just making it my situation. But
Child, wasn't
dang,
nothing about it. But I bet you one thing.
you ain't doing that no more?
I never be in it again.
I
Never.
ain't gonna lie, like that. This story has graced me because not only did you go through it, of course, like I ain't gonna say I'm sorry to hear that, but
It's
'cause
okay.
I feel
It's
like this
okay.
who you this what made you you. I'm not saying I'm glad you went through it either, cause like what,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm glad that y'all can hear this for real because people are actually out there going through it, and I have homegirls who I'm like,
Yep.
girl, he done pistol whipped you. You gonna let him? I don't wanna.
And see,
I don't wanna
and
be.
that's what people don't understand. It's not like that. Like, even if he do pistol whip you and you do it back to him, you finna get it 50 times worse.
I
Like,
know, cause he way stronger than you.
and then like you try to get away from that crazy boy, it don't work. They
But
crazy,
it's.
girl.
I guess my confusion is like for the people that actually it did work. You did get away, and then you just slid back like
Go
nothing.
do that what?
You just went back.
Oh no. See me, I can't speak for that because
You say I can't relate.
nah.
Okay, but I got you though. Like
Cause one
I
red flag, baby, you out of there, what
um
Glow said.
well get him out of there, out of there. But for real,
Yeah.
like I really was. My heart was hurt by that last night. I'm like, God, how are people experiencing it? And just for you to come and talk to me and kind of break it down, it's like, dang,
You know, some women lose their power in relationships though. Like
yeah.
they don't realize, like, girl, you really in control. And
That's what I be saying.
I was in the situation too, so I can't just, say other women. But
Yeah,
yeah, like some women they lose their control, well, their power, and they don't realize, like, girl, this is your world. Like, you
for
just living in it.
real.
Like, girl,
Period.
leave that man alone. It's 50,000 more they want you
Actually, it's
and gonna
like
treat you better.
4 billion.
Yeah, they're gonna treat you better. I
Yeah.
done learned though. I This was what, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's been a minute. I won't never be in it again though. I do know that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. No, I'm glad. I feel like we always been able to talk to each other.
Yep. You know I'm open book. I don't mind. I
Oh,
just can't go too deep into details on it, but
you
you know
tell
I'm
me
open book.
everything.
Yeah, off the camera.
Oh no, we ain't finna get into it
Yeah, off the
here.
camera.
I mean, we got advice, but we
That's
ain't
about
got.
it.
Yeah, like no, we're not finna do too much. I do love y'all though. Like this is words of wisdom. I want y'all to experience wisdom, but we're not gonna go too in detail. Of course not, because it's not for y'all to get our business. It's for y'all to
Although
overcome
y'all
for
done got a
real.
little bit of my
You
business by
did
my
get it.
pregnancy. Hold on.
You did.
But anyways,
I got a little bit of Taylor for real. I love that. I
nothing
love
too
this.
spicy.
I love this whole episode. I really could keep this episode going for like 5 more hours because
Yeah, cause I always got something to talk about,
I'm asking questions. I'm like, what happens? Sis? Let me know.
Mhm. I
But
always got something to say in a good way.
wow, y'all, my girl Taylor just opened up with y'all about 16 and pregnant, overcoming domestic violence.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, this episode has blessed me.
I'm glad.
This has blessed me.
And I hope it bless somebody else who's watching and who has experienced or going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the domestic violence situation, run. But
Sis, you ain't
everything
had
else gonna
nowhere
be
to run
okay.
to.
I mean, if you wanted the help, you can get the help.
Cause when you want well, you just had a good friend. God had you connected. Cause baby, you ain't say no quick enough. Friend said I got it. Hold on, I pick up what you put down. I got you. That's amazing though.
And see, I mean, like I had the help in my fingertips. It's a scary situation
No,
to
for
be in.
real,
I'm
I
gonna just
get
say
it.
that.
Fear is a powerful spirit.
But that's okay. That's why I make sure I always wear faith over fear on my wrist now.
Period. And that's what
'Cause
I noticed that on your thing.
yeah, I always faith over fear.
What?
Cause
You feel like that situation brought you a lot closer to God?
most definitely,
Definitely.
most definitely
Okay.
did.
Wow.
Cause girl, I thought I was gonna be up out of here. I ain't think I would have been living today to tell nobody no story. Thought he was gonna get away with it.
Every day you waking up thinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Girl, I went through some stuff up in that house.
Is this the same house we stay in today?
No.
I'm like, I didn't
Girl,
think
I
it
couldn't
was.
live with them spirits up in there.
Good. I'm like, get them out of there, out of there, out of there.
You hear
But
you?
okay, but wow, like I said, this episode has blessed me for real. You got any questions for me? Like, and if not, it's fine because I feel like this was a great episode.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I can't think of nothing right now. I told you.
Period. You good. I'm glad you came and you was very honest, very transparent, very raw. I don't know what it is, y'all, but God told me to leave my cards. Like I felt like last week I focused a lot on my cards and focused on asking questions, and I just said this week it really ain't even me for real. Like I love to just go with the vibes. I love to just talk and just. That's why on my videos I don't really edit nothing. Or I just keep it raw the whole time because it's me. And I'm blessed. I didn't know which way we was going. I knew we was gonna talk a little bit about your first baby, but I'm blessed by it. I feel like this whole podcast was very ordained by God. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what city you're watching from. Let us know your favorite part of the episode. Drop some hearts for my girl Taylor Pink Hearts because she is Miss Pink. Yeah,
Yes.
period. She's a girl's girl. And
Definitely.
if y'all got questions, drop y'all questions. Hit me in the DMs, whatever y'all want to be answered on the next episode. I will tell y'all who gonna be on here next, but I like just y'all finding out like in the moment. I like that. But anything you want to say before I wrap it up? Finna get them out of here, sis.
No. No. Keep trusting in God in all your situations, you know.
Keep trusting in
That's all
God.
I got to say.
Well, the lady has spoke. Trust in God with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. I promise you, you're gonna be
Amen.
good. And God got you. If you're watching this and you're in a domestic violence situation, look, we're here for you. If you just need a prayer, just DM me. I'm happy to pray for you. You need a call, I'm happy to do whatever. But for the most part, I got you got me, and God got us both. I'm out. Thank y'all for watching.